What is going on, everybody? Sports expert here, and we are doing Week 7 NFL waiver wire fantasy football players you guys should be picking up. So please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn on post notifications. Like the video. Comment what you think. So comment what you think about the waiver wire pickups and if you're going to pick these players up. So these are a few players I think should be considered to be picked up on the waiver wire in fantasy leagues for players with injuries and everything. So let's get started. At number 1, we have Washington football. This is no particular order if you should pick them up or not. But Washington tight end Ricky Seals-Jones will be number 1 here. Ricky Seals-Jones had a touchdown today. He had a few receptions. He looks like a playmaker in that Washington offense for the foreseeable future. Even if Logan Thomas comes back, he's still going to have some limits. And yeah, Ricky Seals-Jones is probably more electric. He's more of a receiver than tight end than Logan Thomas is. So I like the upside on Ricky Seals-Jones, and he looks like a player I would monitor for the foreseeable future. The second guy I'd pick up is Browns running back D'Ernest Johnson. Kareem Hunt has a calf injury now, and Nick Chubb has been out with a calf injury. So D'Ernest Johnson is the next man up, and he's a guy I would consider picking up. D'Ernest Johnson has looked like a solid running back in his time with the Browns when he's gotten some limited action, but he has a chance to shine. I mean, they play a short week versus the Broncos. There's a chance he'll be their starter, so I would definitely plug in D'Ernest Johnson if I'm anyone that has Kareem Hunt or Nick Chubb injured. And yeah, if Jack Conklin and Jedrick Wills come back Thursday night, that'd be huge for the Browns, and D'Ernest Johnson would be a plug-and-play for sure, no doubt about it. But the Browns are going to have to prove that they can run the football. The third guy I have to pick up is Colts wide receiver T.Y. Hilton. Maybe there's some leagues where he's owned a lot, but in Yahoo, he's only 39%. So T.Y. Hilton, I would definitely pick him up. He did leave the game with a quad injury, but from what I'm hearing, it's not a serious injury, and it sounds like he'll be good to go. But I would definitely pick up T.Y. Hilton. No doubt about it. I mean, it looks like him and Carson Wentz have really developed some chemistry today, so yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of receivers that have went down. A.J. Brown is now ill. If there's guys like that stay injured, T.Y. Hilton is a guy you're going to have to pick up because I really like the upside with him. Former All-Pro, Pro Bowl receiver, and he showed that today. The fourth guy I'd pick up is Seattle Seahawks running back Alex Collins. With Chris Carson out for the foreseeable future on IR, he's definitely the guy to pick up. And Alex Collins has looked really good in the NFL. He looked good with Seattle in his first stint, then Baltimore, then he got into some legal trouble. But he looks good again with the Seattle Seahawks, and he's a guy, I think he's a must pick up. He might arguably be the number 1 waiver wire pickup this week coming up. So if you need a running back, Alex Collins is the guy to pick up. Last week was Khalil Herbert and Darrell Williams, but this week it's Alex Collins for sure. And with the Seahawks, I don't know if they're going to look to run the ball a ton, but if they do, Alex Collins is the guy I'm looking out for, and he can definitely do some damage in the passing game. At 5, we have Ravens wide receiver Rashad Bateman. He only had 4 catches for 29 yards today, but he seems like a guy they want to get more involved in the offense. And he's a guy I'd definitely pick up and stash him for the bench for now. And if you have injuries, maybe you put him in a flex. Maybe you put him in receiver if you have like a wide receiver 5 or 6 league or something like that. But Rashad Bateman, I think there's a lot of potential here, and he could end up being a steal. And this is basically one pickup. Maybe it's not he won't be a hot commodity on the waiver wire, but I think he's a guy that you can definitely steal right now. And the last guy I have on my waiver wire, the last player, is the Washington football team's running back, J.D. McKissic. An injury was sustained today for Antonio Gibson, and J.D. McKissic was basically the full-time back. He got all the carries. He is a very electric player. He gets all the receptions, and he's definitely PPR leagues. Half a point, 1 whole point. Definitely pick up J.D. McKissic because I'm telling you, it would definitely pay off. I mean, if you need a flex, I'm definitely picking up J.D. McKissic, no doubt about it. Taylor Heineke seems limited as a quarterback, and he's going to keep dumping it off the McKissic as long as Gibson's out. And Gibson's been dealing with injuries all season, so he could be limited in some games. Give me J.D. McKissic on the waiver wire. He's my number 1 waiver wire target this week. So I appreciate everyone being here. Sports expert here. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn on the post notifications. Like the video. Comment what you think. Sports expert here. I'm out, guys. These are my fantasy football waiver wire pickups. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new for more fantasy football tips. I'm out, guys. Peace.